Just woke up. It's about 7:40 in the morning, Sunday, 2025, December 21st. Sleeping outside, as you can see, I have winter pants, thermal. I'm just wanted to make a video on this. I have no choice to be sleeping outside because I don't have any money. Everything that I've been talking about is continuing to happen. Whatever team of people that are coming after me when it comes to these electronic devices, there's a hired team that takes this device to whatever perimeter I'm at so that they can shoot me with this electronic device. I know that this sounds just like a sci-fi movie or something like that, but I'm not joking in how serious this is. If I were to run and go into the mountains, deep into the forest, I wouldn't feel any of these electronic devices because they wouldn't have the ability to place it in the environment and aim it at me. But I've caught numbers of times in people where I've gone in locations to figure out how they get my GPS location or where they're placing these electronic devices and how they're able to reach out to me and shoot me with these. But it's a range of the different electronic devices that they're shooting at me. One that makes me shit automatically, like they just turn it on and it just makes you have a bowel movement. The other device that they use, they turn it up and down as well, is it shoots anywhere in my body and it just makes the muscle tissue twitch. It doesn't hurt, doesn't do anything, just makes the muscle tissue twitch like that. Or like anywhere on the body, and they'll shoot my hand and it'll just start twitching like that. And any place of the body where they'll shoot it at, it'll muscle twitch. And then the other electronic device, which there's a couple of range other ones, but like it's really weird because I'll have to make a whole video. I've made so many videos on this, but those are the two ones that are really want to talk about just at the moment. There's some other ones, but they're continuing to beat the fuck out of me. This has no rational sense at all. This is because I really do believe for a very long time it was because it was either someone had gotten this court ordered on me or someone had gotten this court ordered on me, and but I don't really believe. I know and I believe this is being done illegally because there's no police officers that are getting involved. I've gone to, I can't tell you how many times in the past, 4 years ago, going to the detective's office and the FBI center, anywhere that I could go to contact authorities to find out. And to me, to this day, I'm so puzzled and confused to the idea that how did I see my sister at Ted Cruz's office when he was the governor, Governor Ted Cruz, working at the front desk. I'm still puzzled to what that meant, what that was, what's going on. So, but it's a very suffering life that I'm living. It's very suffering, very miserable, and I'm doing the best I can to better myself. And at 41, almost 42 in a couple of weeks, things aren't looking so very good for the future of my life. But I'll never give up faith or hope, but I wish I could find out who's using these electronic devices and why and what authority do they have, and prove as much as I can, because there is thousands and thousands of people know who I am. I mean, there is no heterosexual women in any of the fucking grocery stores, offices, 7-Elevens, convenience stores, any mall stores. Like, they've all migrated and surrendered their jobs to the LBGT community everywhere. And I don't understand who's responsible. I'm not aware of the President of the United States or any announcement like COVID, they did with COVID, that they have moved and hired all the LBG and transgender community, specifically all in the jobs, and move all heterosexual people somewhere else, or just they don't have to work anymore or something, because I don't remember that ever happening through my life. So it doesn't make any sense to me, but it's a very suffering life I'm living. I wish somebody had empathy to understand what I'm going through, but it's hard to find anybody, because, you know, I'm terrified to even want to speak to the police about anything, because I've gone to this so many times and they sabotaged me, and they just start playing, you know, homosexual leaders for the LBGT community because they're all gay, and they're hiring transgender police officers now. And everyone knows that police officers are the most corrupted people on the planet. You know, everyone knows that. But I'm very terrified, because I feel like my life's in danger and in health, and they're just waiting for me to drop dead. That's the primary goal. I should be able to go to school, but no, I still have yet to pass the math GED, and then I'll get my GED. But right now, at least at the moment, as of the next few months, is just I'm gonna try to find a job, work as many jobs as I can, while I'm living just down the street from my mother's twin, their apartment location, and hopefully maybe save up for a car. It's something I'm going to try to do, is just try to save up money for a cheap little car, maybe hopefully buy it at an auction. But it's such a huge risk that I take, because if I buy a car, all I'm going to be doing is huge chance that I could be just investing money in a car that is just all messed up and broken down, and I'll be just spending money on it. Or it could be a total loss, where it's like a transmission and the engine completely goes out, and it's better to just to throw it to the junkyard. But they'll put tracking devices, and they'll do all kinds of other shit to the car that it's just, I'll be pouring money into it. And if I don't think I'm broke now, I definitely will be even more broke then. But I really want to try. I'm willing to take the chance, at least, because I've never owned a car with a driver's license and insurance, legally driving on the road since I was 24 years old, and I'm 42 in a couple of weeks. I'm so terrified. I can't even explain the terror. I don't know what normal is, because there's just so many people plunging themselves at me.